It is episode 2. I'm here with the real VIP guest, Kyla. Say hi to the folks, Kyla. Go.
Hello, everyone.
There she is. We're supposed to have another guest who's joining in 2 minutes. Um, but he just texted me and he said that his roommate's mom was visiting and was too afraid to be rude. So when he jumps on, we're definitely going to be rude about him. He doesn't know this yet, but Megan's going to jump on. I told her
Oh, fun.
she could have 3 minutes to yell at him about fantasy football.
Now, is this going to be part of the podcast or are we editing this out?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Okay, I've never met Mikey.
You never met Mikey?
No,
This will be good. You didn't text that to me at all,
I
for sure.
did. I'm gonna I'm gonna reply.
Please do. Michael,
Wow. Oh, government. Wow. Hello.
ooh, meeting of the minds. All right, we've been recording and we're mostly just slandering you. So,
No, that's so valid.
but I'll cut most of that out. So let's do. I'll do a little intro, and then we'll get going. All right.
Think.
All right, we're all here now. Kyle and I were slandering Mikey earlier. I don't know how much of that will edit out, so I feel like I have to reference it now. But Mikey's here, so we'll do formal introductions. Everyone, joining us this week on the episode is Kyla from Atlanta,
Hello.
Georgia, coming to us live. Kyla, a year experience of Survivor.
One season. That's less than a year, right? They pumped these out.
Yeah, 2
Two.
year. Yeah, one season. I felt like a year though to me.
Thank you.
A
We're on that.
long experience of reality TV though.
Yes, extensive.
Yeah, we're gonna be utilizing that today. Mikey, new to the show, new
New kid on the
to
block.
Survivor, uh, fantasy football league commissioner extraordinaire.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. March Madness bracket commissioner extraordinaire as well.
Yep, that's true. Sorry, I have to pull up my notes on my phone now because they printed.
Knows about leagues. That's ahead
Yeah,
of me.
knows all about leagues, knows all about judgment. Is that rude to say?
No, I mean, I like to think that I'm not the judge, jury, and executioner, but I kind of am in my job. So it's great.
Yeah, that's true. Here we go. I was stalling. Mike, you have a surprise guest for you. There's a surprise guest for you. Uh, I was hanging out with your siblings last night, and I was
Good,
like,
yeah.
"Wow, Mikey's doing a great job with fantasy football." And Megan was like, "No, he's not." And I was like, "I have Mikey on the phone tomorrow. Would you like to come yell at him for a couple minutes?" And so here's Megan. That would have been great if she came in real quick.
Yeah, you can edit
And
it.
now, yeah, I'm gonna edit this part out. Megan,
Am I here?
yeah,
Did it work?
and Matt.
Woo!
What up?
Hi, Kyla.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Oh, they didn't even say hi to you first.
No, I'm getting
I don't
told that I'm being yelled at
Oh,
for
hi.
being a poor commissioner.
We've got
Sorry, wait.
we've got it set up so whoever's
There we
talking
go.
was just taking up the screen,
So-
so we only saw Pat and
I
Kyla.
didn't get the gallery view. So
You know what they
sorry.
say about those people who are 30?
Okay,
Ow.
well,
You're
get out,
talking to a
Mikey.
bunch of 30-year-olds.
Don't
Yeah,
look.
it's my
Don't look
birthday in
at me.
2 weeks.
Oh my God, happy early birthday.
I turned 32. Is that okay with you?
I think
I don't
it's
think you
better
can be
than
seen talking to us. I'm gonna have to take this video down.
Too cool. Mikey, what background is that?
This is the Quinlan Brown Academic Innovation Center on Bryant's campus. Look,
Wow,
I'm on
what
my work laptop.
Did you set up the
Absolute-
lighting in your apartment so it looks like the light from the lamppost is reflecting on your head?
No, but it works out really well, right? Like I do look like this is actually like shining down at me. No, my apartment is just we only do soft lighting, no overhead lighting.
Same.
Mm.
Well,
By the way, there's not a bear behind Kyla coming in and out of the room. That's her dog. For anyone watching this, there's like a brown figure ominously moving behind.
Is she?
The
I
greatest
don't
show.
even notice it.
She just drifted in, yeah.
She keeps going. They go under the bed in here. This is like their
Cozy
hangout
spot.
Their safe
den.
place.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into it. Megan, I told you that if you wanted to, you could come on and yell at Mikey about football. So,
oh, football?
About football?
well, you said this how it came up yesterday as we were watching football, and you were like, Mikey. And I was like, you know what? I have him locked in tomorrow. Do you want to come on?
This is how I found out my friends are hanging out without me. I was like, what do you mean? You
What
guys are
Megan's
having a
this is
Zoom
actually
call.
what Megan's really upset by. The FOMO is what's really
I
upsetting
was
her.
like, excuse you. You're not allowed to hang out without me?
I was just on the phone with our mother, and I was like, "Oh, like I'm
D.
getting on a Zoom with Pat tonight," and
D.
Pat was like, and my mom goes, "Wait, like Megan's Patrick?" And I was like, excuse me,
Well,
he's my
Megan's
friend
Patrick.
too."
I
I
don't
was
know.
like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry
"God."
to say Breeze, but okay.
Well, that's why I was like, "Yes, Patrick is in Bree and Pat." Yes,
We're all upset about this for different reasons.
But I was just like, "Hang on, wait." I was like, "He's my friend too, Mom," and she was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Thanks, Dee,
That's
appreciate
nice.
it."
You have
Yeah.
friends. You keep
All right.
keep
She was
saying
like,
that.
"Oh, okay." Crazy.
Wow.
So there's a few things that I wanted to cover while you're all here, and then I know Megan and Matt have to go. So I have some league updates.
Oh boy.
And then I have some player updates as well that I would have liked to talk about last week that I want to get into.
Mm.
So all of the tribe picks are in. Everyone has picked tribe members, even Eric, who clearly forgot he was in this league when I texted him.
Good,
Fantastic.
And then he tried to pick 3 people that were already taken. But all the tribe picks are in. In addition, almost all of the names are in. Kyla just sent me her name.
Ooh.
No.
Kyla.
Oh, sorry. No.
No, I just
Kyla
replied
sent me
to
her
the
name
original text
weeks
that I
ago.
sent to him weeks ago.
Thank you.
showing
And
that
I
sent
never
it.
copied it down.
But the reason is legitimate. I also added a photo right below it of some horrific thing I saw on a dating
Yeah,
app.
our
he
thing is-
he was
Oh.
more attention to that.
Yeah, Kyla likes to
Fair
send us
enough.
screenshots of the weird men on Facebook dating.
Everyone enjoys it.
Sure, there's
Yeah.
Yeah, what? That's pure entertainment.
Yeah, I'm
right?
not saying it is a bad thing.
It's a weekly rundown of the most horrific
It's
things I've
mostly
seen.
just men that have decided to post a selfie like in the shower. Like
My God.
not full.
Just
just
men
like-
who have
I would
no.
hope
Right,
up.
we needed community guidelines, right? We still have to meet
Yeah.
guidelines, right?
Yeah. And it's like that's a wild
what his
first
face
photo.
must feel like.
But you know it's easily just cropped, and then they, you
And then
match
you have
with
to
them,
look because
whatever.
it's like if that's what his first photo is, what's his fourth photo gonna be?
Correct.
But
What's
but
buried
this
in the archives?
particular photo was a man that was wearing a gingerbread ball cap. If you can
That's
imagine
true.
what that is.
Oh, I
I
thought you
never
were gonna
knew
say a
that was a
onesie, like a full, like
It
that would've
wasn't
been
that bad.
okay.
But it
That's
was, I've
fair.
never seen a ball cap in
Interesting.
the shape of a gingerbread
I'm
man,
looking at
and
it
to
right
put
now.
that as your number one photo is
Nicholas, you'd like him. He's 29, so if it's you're
Oh, good.
he's
good.
still young enough to hang
we're
out
just,
with you.
So young.
we
Yeah.
I was sending Megan a rant about my ageist tendencies, specifically at work.
I mean,
This is Nicholas 29 with the gingerbread fuzzy cap is nothing like. I feel like it's too mean to show this photo, but
Oh, well,
there's nothing like.
we'll spare
Where
him.
is it?
protect
Eric,
innocent.
Eric, the 36-year-old who's crouched down, holding what is this? This looks
Feral
like,
Eric.
yeah, feral Eric. He's looks like Smeagol post transformation.
Mikey.
He's like biting a tin can.
Okay, let's
also-
provide context why Megan just called me Smeagol.
What's
Crazy.
Smeagol?
So, like, the Lord of the Rings creepy big-eyed bald thing,
Gollum.
like the My Precious,
he's-
right?
That's literally what we were just talking about. Yeah, no,
So
I
Megan
reference things
call-
I don't understand
I'm
all the time.
Googling it.
Megan
Yeah.
calls me that because in high school I did theater and one of my roles was Smeagol,
Mhm.
but like
Do you have a
I don't
video
even
that
know
you can
why
send to me
Smeagol-
later?
I'll send you some photos.
Thank you.
I do. I have a photo of me being assassinated by Olaf.
Fuck yeah.
I'm less
Out of
intrigued by
Oh
that.
wait, was this the game
Out of
Heroes one?
context,
Yeah.
it
Okay.
sounds amazing. Crazy ass play. Honestly,
Yeah.
10 out of 10 recommend. If there's ever any like high school production of Game of Tiaras near you, I'd go see it.
Here you.
Yeah.
Game of
Blood
In
guy.
Thrones.
theaters.
The blood guy steals the show every time.
Yes, there is a quote unquote blood guy.
I'm looking.
Interesting. You're looking up Gollum or Smeagol.
No pictures. I think there is one on my
I think
on
there's
my IG. Hang on.
yeah.
Hold
We
on.
have a
This is
picture of one of them upstairs.
Yeah. I
With
think
like
it's on
all
my
of us- with all of
Instagram
us
though.
out.
we'll get it later. I have free Zoom, so we got to keep this rolling.
Oh, sorry. Go
Oh.
40
ahead.
minutes only.
Yeah.
Well,
let's-
we can just what we had to do last time is we just restarted the same link.
Perfect.
But all right. So all the tri picks are in. Kyla's name is in. Brian and Christina's names are in. Kyla's name was in, and I forgot it. Eric even got his
Thank
name
you
in.
for the correction.
And so now the point of this is that we're just waiting on Greg.
Greg?
Yep.
Come on.
Which brings me to my next transition in the show is I want to do a segment where I give people the chance to rail on Mulcahy and Greg for things they said about them last week. So I have some pre-prepared statements from other people, but I will let you all go first. Does anyone have anything they want to say about Greg or Patrick Mulcahy? Just off the cuff.
May the best. Honestly, for Mulcahy, I really hope that our boy Jason holds it down for us as long as we can. We were both drafted Jason without choice.
Oh,
Brothers.
So we really hope that Jason succeeds for us.
I'm praying on his downfall.
All right. He's the
Jason's downfall or
No, he
Mulcahy's
plays
downfall?
Pokemon.
I mean,
Like in real
They're
life.
tied together, so I guess both.
You both.
He's literally the guy that plays Smash and Pokemon, Matt. Come on. Jason's a ride or
Yeah,
die
but
here,
he's
all right?
right now, so I
Fair.
gotta do what I gotta do.
Fair. Also, I think Greg, bold choice with the triple S's there.
Yeah, I'm worried about him.
Sophia, and Shannon. A little strange.
Oh.
I don't know if anyone picked up on that. All S's and both, not to be confused with what Pat said were Sophie's.
Listen,
Not to be confused
I have
with
to
the original.
I have to go into all the formulas and change them, and I simply can't do it anymore.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right. Does anyone else have anything to say before I move on to the prepared statements?
I already shared earlier. I was satisfied with their answer about me. So I don't care if it's because I was like second in the lineup. Take what I can get. Thank you.
All right. I know Megan doesn't have anything because she's too nice, but Christina did.
Christina did.
And I got a text. I got to find it. I got a text from Christina. I want to make sure I get this verbatim. I'm gonna delete
I
it.
got a preview last night.
Yeah. I got a text. I put up the episode in the morning, and 4 hours later, I got a text from Christina. I might have to bleep this if my mom listens to this. And and the only thing it said was Mulcahy and Greg can lick one. She's not happy.
Crazy.
And she didn't say anything else.
Wow.
It was I didn't ask how she felt about it. She offered that up.
I do think Christina and I are kindred spirits, considering we both went the Finding Nemo route for our team names.
Yes.
Oh,
you
what is
did.
hers?
Hers is
Shark bait,
Shark
hoo,
Bait,
ha, ha.
hoo, ha, ha.
Aha.
So I think that, in the end, I think Finding Nemo, we just had that linkage.
I was gonna put her on this
Cute.
one too, but I thought you and her together might be too explosive.
It would be
Clearly.
Too much.
And then, not to be outdone, my mom texted me.
oh.
I was talking to my mom. She took way too long to listen to it. She had like 2 weeks, and she would like listen piece by piece. And my mom, where's my text with my mom? My mom, my mom on the phone was like, I don't really understand why he's picking on me, but whatever. And I was like, well, can you put together your thoughts so when I record the next episode, I have something from you? And she's like, yeah, okay, I can do that. I don't hear from her for like 2 days. And the next text I got was last Thursday morning. And my mom asked me, she said, I need your help turning Greg into Philly Karen with AI. And my mom, so we did it.
What?
And so I'm going to splice it in.
You got
know
it.
about Philly Karen?
Yeah.
Should I explain this
Yes, please
for
do.
everyone?
I don't-
Yeah,
This
explain.
this bit is not going to work well for anyone.
Are we
that's
all
listening.
laughing and none of us know what Philly
No,
Karen
I
is?
know what he's talking
Okay.
Matt knows.
about. That
Unfortunately, no.
I don't, but I just thought it was funny that that's what he needed.
Megan, you never saw this woman?
I'll explain it. Oh, you'll see it.
Oh.
This is not going to work well for the audio people because I did go ahead and do it, and I'm going to clip it in right now. But what you just saw, I'll send it to you guys later so you can see it early. There was at
I wanna
the
see it.
Phillies game like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
There was a home run. Was it a home run or a foul ball? It was
Home
a
run.
home run.
Home run.
Went into the stands in the outfield, and there's like per usual, there's a smattering of people like fighting for it. And this woman, classic Karen, short hair, uppity attitude. You can sense it in her shoulders. Just right
Platinum
up
blonde
high.
dyed.
Comes in as like she's not really that near it, but she's like trying to like get near it. And this guy comes in and gets it, and the camera kind of follow. The cameramen, great job, get the whole thing. They follow him back to his seat, and he goes over to his son, and he gives his little like 5 or 6 year old son the ball or whatever, and the son's like beaming and all happy, and it was his birthday or something, and the cameramen are like, "Oh, that's so sweet," and then out of nowhere, the woman comes swooping in and gets like in his face and starts screaming at him and pointing at him and screaming at the boy, and the dad doesn't know what to do, and the dad's like, "Oh, what?"
Yeah.
And then they just finally, he's like, "Please stop harassing me and my son." And they give the woman the ball, and she walks away still yelling at them. So,
fully like 50, 60-year-old woman, like not remotely close in age to this child, you know.
Not bringing it back to any child around her.
Right. I was going to say there were no children in her vicinity to provide the ball to. The best part of social media, there are several angles. Several. There were replays. This woman was caught in straight up 4K, running him down, like booking it down, screaming.
I'm sending it to you
It's
now.
not that. This is my ball. It's not yours. Mind you, he's already given it to the child.
Yeah.
She was
the
ready
child
for
who's
her
having a
romance.
birthday.
Yeah.
I don't think I need
like
to see the video.
His son, they're just so happy, and she like grabs his shoulder, spins him. He like has a visceral flinch.
He like thought he was gonna get punched. Honestly, like the woman like grabbed him so aggressively.
Oh, I have to find it.
But yep, he literally just gave her the ball, and then the Phillies, being a great organization that they are, invited the kid back to one of their practices like the following week, and like gave him a bat, a ball, a jersey, like all these things to, you know, make up for a traumatic experience in the outfield.
And the Phillies fans posted a bunch of videos of all the fans around her harassing her for the rest of the game.
In Philly fashion, because
of course.
Yep.
Yeah, and she would just sat there and gave the finger to everyone.
Yep.
I'm guessing we have Philly fans.
She like gave the cameraman the finger like multiple times.
This is Kyla. This is coming from us, as we're more New York heavy than anything. So this is like true admiration.
Yeah,
for
we're
the Phillies
more
organization.
We're fans of adults not stealing from children on their birthdays.
No.
Yeah, I know Kyla's sitting there like she was right.
I don't know what the South did to you, but
hey, we're so nice. Are you kidding me? No, I just thought you guys were like, oh, just as Philly fans do, you know, like we're Philly fans.
No,
Philly
Philly fans can do anything. It's talk shit. That's literally what they can do. Whether it's good or bad, they can talk shit.
I'm actually low key. That's my second team. I like just kind of like their swag. Like I think they have swag. I'm not gonna lie. Just a few hot men on that team too. So yeah.
Retweet.
Them and Dump Trunk McGee. What's his name? Dump Truck.
Cal.
Yeah, big fan.
In Seattle.
Big fan.
Oh,
big dumper.
Sorry, parents. But that's what they call him on the interwebs.
This is the first I'm hearing of this guy.
He was the home run leader for a majority of the season.
This can't be a show about baseball players' butts.
Sorry.
That'll be our next episode.
Right.
We'll dedicate a segment.
Next fantasy
league.
I'll be purely based off the size of their ass.
Real quick, because we have to get to the game that I've prepared. Real quick.
Game?
Yeah, well, more of a game for me. This is going to end up probably in Mikey getting hate mail later, which is also a game for all the rest of us. Things that I didn't cover when talking about the contestants last week that I think we should cover straight off the bat. There are a surprising number of alternates, just to pivot real hard into the show. Surprising number of alternates in this season. For anyone that doesn't know, they always bring like a couple alternates to Fiji beforehand in case someone gets sick or something, and they don't want to stop production or throw off the numbers or whatever. So they bring an extra man, an extra woman, and usually those people get invited back at some point because they were like liked enough to almost be in the game. So this season, I believe it's Sophie S. and Sage were both alternates for previous seasons. So they're finally in the game. Actually, famously, the most famous one is Rachel Lamont of season 47. And I know no one on this Zoom call knows who that is. But
season.
She was an alternate for previous season, and she won when she finally got to play.
Oh, okay.
She won the whole thing like
the full advantage.
Yeah.
So you're saying that Sage was a good pick.
We'll get to that. Actually, I have more on Sage as well.
You drafted her. Don't even try to claim that you like picked that. I picked Sage. I don't want.
Keep
No,
talking
I
it up,
think
Mikey.
You were drafted. Yeah,
You're gonna
you were
change your
drafted.
mind in 2 minutes. Keep talking it up.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
She's a weirdo. All right. And
Yeah, they all are.
Jason and MC are actually, this is unheard of, alternates for this season. They had to send a man and a woman home from production right like hours before the show started, like the game began.
Whoa.
No one knows what they did. They violated some sort of rules, whether they were like, because they go there and they're not allowed to
NDAs,
talk to
man.
each other. And they're in
Mhm.
like isolation. And there's a lot of speculation online, but they got sent home. So Jason and MC, if you read through the like interviews and
The
stuff,
link, yeah.
I don't even know if they know they're playing yet when they do those interviews.
Whoa.
Like they find out
'cause
like
it's like speculation,
6
right? Like
hours
prep
before they
them.
get dropped
Yep.
on the beach.
Wow.
So they're there the whole time, like hoping they get to play, kind of going through
Right.
the motions, but
Mhm.
they actually, so there's no alternates left from this season. They're in the game.
Interesting.
Oh damn.
I would have thought Kimberly would have been the one to go first, and she would have needed an alternate,
Yeah. Well, you'll get a chance to talk about Kimberly shortly, but let's talk about Sage. I wasn't gonna. This isn't even in my notes. I learned this on the way home. Sage. I was listening to her interview, and Sage is something that I feel like we need to address. They asked her if she has any weird hobbies. Like
Oh, no.
what? Yeah. You want to take guesses? She
Does
collects.
she eat
something.
rocks?
She collects something. What do you want?
Oh, teeth.
Hair.
Skulls.
Lint from her belly button.
Oh,
Kyla's somehow the closest.
what the fuck?
Which one?
Is it like,
Which one?
what does she collect? Like string or something
Earwax.
from like?
I don't have. Kyla's getting closer. I don't have the audio
Boogers.
bit, but I swear to God, I'll try and find it. That's what I'll do tonight after I hang up. She said she collects pimples, specifically blackheads. And I was driving. I almost had to pull the
Alright, you
car
gotta
over.
change my team.
Dry heap? I mean, like, oh my God.
So
Oh
what was
my
it you were
God.
saying earlier, Mikey, about Sage being a great
Yeah.
pick?
Yeah, because clearly the woman is a little off the deep end, and that's
let's
okay.
see who
You
else
kind of
is
need
here.
to be for this
I was
game.
given Sage. I don't have a choice.
Vic has her.
Yeah, who's in the pimple brigade?
Do you think she'll
Okay,
collect
that's right.
them
Connor?
while on the island?
I don't know. I don't even know.
Yeah,
Man, if
I had to
knew
listen
that,
to
I
it
would've
twice.
named my
I don't even
team
know
the
what
Pimple
collecting
Poppers.
pimples means.
Well, you know, the little
Wait,
thing
what do
that
you mean?
comes
You just
out.
collect the pus? Like that's
But
gross.
the black. Well, I'm not defending her collecting it. Let me just.
No,
let me-
right.
Yeah,
But let's
you
do-
were
let's-
really
let's
you were on board with
rationalize what's
Philly
being
Karen.
collected.
You were
I
on
was
board
not
with
on board
you
with
were
Philly
pro
Karen.
Philly Karen. You're pro
Pro
collecting
Phillies.
pimples.
Pro Phillies, not Karen.
But there is a satisfactory with blackheads in particular.
Fair,
When they come out, it's like, oh, and they're not black anymore, and you're like, that was that thing.
crazy.
I
That
get
is true.
the ambiance
But
of
like,
it. I
Ambiance.
don't.
you want to know what's
know.
more satisfying? Throwing that shit in the garbage. Maybe not keeping it in a mason jar. I don't. Is it like each
Ew.
blackhead?
Yeah,
I don't know what she
think
keeps
about
it in. I don't know what she keeps it
Oh
in.
yeah, I remember when I popped this one on December
I-
23rd.
Right, that's what I mean. Does
that
she
was a
do
good
that?
one.
Does she eat them?
Are they all in?
Oh no!
Oh, Carla.
Like, do they all get their own separate locations? Like, do they
She's
get
just
all
gonna
separate
accumulate
jars?
Blackheads in a single jar.
Oh my God, what if
The
she has like
biggest, blackest
multiple?
head.
And then she like has like one of the pill, like the pill separators. So she like knows like, oh, this one I'm gonna pop on Monday, this one I'm gonna pop on Tuesday. I'll keep them in there.
Wow.
So
She was also in the military, for what it's worth. I don't know how that ties in. We're also, by the way,
Found
I have 10
something to
minutes
fill her
left.
time.
We're 100% going to need to reopen.
Yeah.
this thing.
Yeah, we are.
Sorry, everyone.
All right, let's
Shocker. We
keep
chat.
going. That's gross. We'll all have to think about that. Now you're all suffering with me together,
Thank you.
knowing
Thank
that
you.
knowledge that I picked up today.
That's so crazy.
We addressed this sort of, but we didn't really get to talk about it. Jeremiah, on his way out to the game, was at the airport and apparently was hit by a car.
Oh fuck!
Wait,
Oh,
what?
God.
Add Summer to be named Jeremiah. Let's just put it that way.
I was
Conrad
just
stays
gonna
winning.
make a joke and be like, "No, Conrad was at the airport," and then you said that, and now I'm like, "Well,
I don't
Well,
understand what you
Conrad
two
was
are
in the car.
referencing.
you don't watch Tyler? Do you watch the Summer Intern?
Pretty little summer thing.
No, the summer I
Pretty
turned
little
pretty.
Summer, yeah.
The summer I turned into a pretty little liar.
I bet a
I
lot-
read the
Nice.
first book.
Yeah, I bet people will know Pat, and you're in your
Yeah, this is gonna that's a really good like we're gonna bring in viewers if you put this public ever just for that. Hashtag TSITP,
Yeah, put
you know.
some right turn pretty into the SEO tags. You'll
Yep.
be
Bottom
really
line,
confused.
bottom line, Jeremiah was hit by a car.
Wow.
Hot
He
man.
tried to, like, in the
Timing.
interview, he
No.
tries to spin it into a positive. He's like, it's a sign that I can handle anything. And I'm like, no, it's a sign that you got hit by a car.
Yeah, that's
Right. You're going in
Sign you didn't
injured.
look both ways before crossing the
who
street.
has him?
Actually, Megan, Laurel was driving the car.
Nah,
We'll talk about him later. All right, let's get
For
into
those
this
who
game.
get it.
Let's get into this game. Let's get into this game. We're gonna call a game. We're gonna do a game that I'm calling Good Jeff, Evil Jeff.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
All right, Megan and Matt, you can participate as you want, but I want to go through. So because let me try speaking again. Because we set up the game this way this season, every player on the island is used at least once. Some of whom were given out probably and were not wanted, but they were given out, which means every single week, someone in our league is going to lose a team member. And until the merge, have the opportunity to pick up a new league member. But because of the rules, they're going to be left with who's left. So I thought we would play a game where we went through the list of all the duds, the people who were not picked by very many players, and force Kyla and Mikey and whoever else is still on the Zoom to defend why this person is a dud or why you should pick them up. But the game part comes because there's some ones that I feel like we're gonna all feel the same about. The game part is that it's first come, first serve. So if I toss out a name and Kyla's like, nope, they're terrible, then Mikey has to defend
I
them.
should have prepared for this.
No, I prefer that you
I
didn't.
asked Patrick. I don't even remember their names.
Someone
I have my
asked-
control F
I have
ready.
notes.
Yeah, get that control
I have
F
notes.
ready.
I
Yeah.
have notes. I'm going to tell you a little bit about them.
Oh, good.
I'll
Okay.
tell you a little bit about them, and then it'll devolve from there.
I'll
Okay.
just side commentary.
There's 7 of them I want to talk about.
Okay.
Honorable mentions are Jason and Sage, who each have two spots left to be picked up, but we kind of
And I
talk
have
about
both
them.
of them.
Yeah, and you have both of them. Savannah and Sophie B each have 3 spots left, but we're not going to talk about them. I felt like they were picked enough and time's sake. Let's get into the ones that were selected. So if you like, they have 4 or more spots open. Right.
Okay.
So as a reminder, everyone could only be used 7 times, up to 7 times. So we're going through the 4, the 5, and the 6 left. You ready? We're playing Good Jeff, Evil Jeff. All right. So the first one, we're going to start from the least available to the most available.
Okay.
All right. So the first up is Jeremiah. I'll tell you when you can ring in. Jeremiah, as discussed, hit by a car.
Yep.
39.
Easy target.
Yep. He's 39. He's a global events manager. I don't know what that means. He's watched since season 2. Growing up, his idol was Elle Woods. He said he liked how she was always underestimated.
Okay.
He is not vibing with the strong bro archetypes. He's not really interested in working with the muscle heads.
Fair.
He is willing to go on journeys, and that really is mostly probably helpful for Kyla because she's the only one here that besides me that's watched an episode, so she might have a feeling about that.
I'm not sure who wouldn't be willing to go on journeys though.
Okay. There's a lot of people online that are not fans of journeys.
Okay. I don't know my strategy yet.
He was in the fashion beauty industry for 10 years before doing whatever job he has now, which I still don't know what it is. And the last thing I'll say before I let you loose is that he didn't tell anyone that he was coming on Survivor. You can't really tell people when you get put on, but he had to tell people why he wasn't going to be around for a long time. So he lied to everyone and told them that he was going to climb Mount Everest.
Oh.
Equivalent.
Go.
I see something in mine that I don't see in yours. That is wrong, like weird to me, but
Big no. Big no. Don't want him. Nope. Mm-mm. Do I win that one?
Well, you know what? It's right now. It's there's four of you, so I think Kyla and Mikey. I'm gonna let you both.
What is their winning?
I'm gonna let you both say that you don't want him, and I'm gonna make Megan and Matt defend Jeremiah.
You are more than welcome to go first because there is one thing screaming off the page from one of his pre-interviews that.
Can I get game rules? I'm confused.
There's no.
So one of us has to go for them, and one of them has to argue against.
Yeah, but we have four people now, so I'm letting you go 2 versus 2.
I could.
All right, Kyla.
I could go either way if I need to argue for him.
No, you get to argue against him.
Got hit by a car.
Yeah, I'll say for my boy Jeremiah, guy takes a lick and keeps on going.
He got hit by a car.
Yeah.
You guys want
overcoming adversity.
He's a little cheesy.
Adversity.
My biggest
fire to his close friends and family, coming up with a wild lie about Mount Everest.
Here we go, Matt. Ready? Let's
continue. I'm sure that all of his friends and family totally believed him, which makes me feel like he's gotten good.
He's a good manipulator.
Yeah.
So ready, hear this. When they asked him, what do you value most in an alliance partner? This man said, I want to align myself with someone loyal, preferably a
Gemini.
Babe, that's literally the two-faced sign. Literally is tale of two people. One side and the other. Gemini. The opposite of loyal. Sorry to any Geminis out there. I do usually get along with them very well. But let's be honest. When we want to talk about loyalty, Geminis are not the ones to trust when you don't know them. Sorry.
Mikey, that is the exact line that I just saw on my page that I said Pat didn't say, and the reason why I'm saying no.
Mm-hmm.
My ex was a Gemini.
It's just right. Like it's like it's not good. It's not good.
Well, I didn't know this part. Pat didn't tell me this.
I didn't realize.
You said you were going to jump on for 2 minutes.
I didn't realize we were using space racism to decide our survivor picks.
And he can't say that he's not like versed in horoscopes because he says that that's one thing that he loves learning about.
Right. It's like tarot. Well, and then he also said horoscopes and tarot cards, and it's like, babe, they're not the same thing.
No,
like astrology and tarot card reading are not the same. So I was like, why are you like putting them into one block? It just seems like he likes it for the fad.
Generalized. Tarot card is more individual scope. So you get the general reading from the horoscope, and then you focus in with the tarot card. He's got it all planned out.
He's clearly doesn't know enough about either if he's going to be saying both in the same sentence. You know what I'm saying?
All trades, master of none. It's better than master of one. What can I say?
All right, this is great energy. I'm going to keep us moving. I'm going to read through the next one, and then I'm going to end the meeting, and we'll have to jump back on.
Okay.
Just use the same link, though.
Perfect.
And if it doesn't work right away, I will send you a new one.
Okay.
All right. The next person is going to be Nate. Nate, 47 years old. He's a film producer with Marvel. So he has film credits on The Eternals, the most recent Captain America, Captain America Winter Soldier, and both Black Panther movies.
Oh,
you know those favorites.
They got better as you went on that list.
Yeah, yep. He watched since the beginning. He's a runner. He bought a lot of puzzles to prepare mentally when he found out he was going to be on the show, and he wants to keep his job secret if possible. He's not willing to communicate if he has an advantage, and he hates having a Final Four fire-making challenge. Hold your thoughts. I got to pause it.
Oh, hi.
There she is.
All right, we're back and recording again. And Mikey, in the gap in recording, Mikey just outed you that you didn't know where the interviews were.
Thanks, Mikey.
I just, look, you took the longest to get in there, and I was wondering why, because you were clearly texting me because you were stressed that Kyle and I had insider information.
You did.
I
was very impressed at how quickly you pulled that up. All right.
Oh, so thank you. No, I've had it open all day because I needed to make sure I was prepared for this call.
That's wild. All right. We're talking about Nate, the movie producer.
Yes.
And also, we said it's a game, but also there's not really any rules. I just need someone to say a good thing about some of these people.
So I think I almost picked him. Because I was like, okay, like definitely like cool background. Seems like people would just get along with him based off of like relationship alone. And like even though he says he doesn't want to talk about his job, I don't think he realizes that that's going to be super helpful for him, because the second people hear that, it'll be like, oh my God, you're so cool. Or like, oh, like we're going to have a connection to this after, because they just want to be like adjacent to Marvel. Um, but I will say, one, he was really cute talking about the biggest inspiration is his family. I was like, that was very sweet. But also the fact that he said that he gets down to hard rock music and would still be down to go into a mosh pit. He's kind of batshit crazy.
That's cool. I didn't even know that. Megan's out. Megan's not down with rock.
I know why Megan doesn't want him.
You saw what I saw?
I saw it.
Yeah. He said his pet peeves are Swifties.
Oh, I didn't see that. No, it's too late, Mikey. It's too late, Mikey.
No.
You can't change your mind.
I'm out, which is sad because he was given to me, so he is on my team.
Damn.
He hates you.
He hates you.
I'm not a Swiftie, so it doesn't necessarily offend
Megan.
me, but I have friends who are Swifties, so for the Swifties.
Yeah, Kyla's a very supportive friend.
Kyla's afraid that I'm going to publish this podcast for real and Swifties will come after her. And just in case, and then I give her her full home address.
My other thought on him is he kind of reminded me of Cedric from last season, like his vibe, like his look, and Cedric sucked. So...
Mikey, you gotta look up Cedric. You should just watch last season and watch Cedric.
Just watch that one.
Oh, Megan, this challenge. Is the surgeon. Cedric,
yes.
The butt doctor.
Yes.
The butt doctor.
Megan told me all about Cedric, and Megan was like, "Oh, he's a surgeon. He's going to be able to think on his feet." Blah blah blah. And then Megan learned after he was voted out that he only did BBLs.
Yeah, like no wonder he couldn't figure it out.
So but he's such a nerd.
Yeah, the butt nerd. All right, moving on. Rizzo.
Oh, I mean.
Well, let me get through it. Let me get through it.
You go, because I have opinions.
Yeah, I knew you would. That's why you're on this one. Rizzo, 25, tech sales, grew up babysitting. That's a hard word to say, apparently. Babysitting his younger brother while they would watch Survivor. So he says often that he babysat his brother and Survivor babysat him. Both of his parents are immigrants. And so he was the one that went to school and could speak English. So he had to do everything for their house. So they would be like, you're 14, figure out the taxes for the house. And he would just have to learn and do that. So he's not really interested in tech sales. I forget what he wants to do, but he does it because he has to take care of his family. So he needed to do something that could actually earn him money. Hence being on Survivor. He has this obvious Riz God personality, which we've talked about, but he did say in his interview that his Riz God personality is who he wants to be in the confessionals when he's talking just to the camera and how he sees himself. But he allegedly, we haven't seen the episodes yet, is not planning on being that in front of other people because he is worried that they will judge him and think he's stupid. Also, he's a huge John Cena fan.
Woo! Only positive I saw
back.
about
that got
him.
Matt back.
Literally, that was, if you didn't mention it, Pat, I was going to say the only positive I could find this guy is that he knows good wrestlers, and that's about it.
Excuse you, he said he knows the entire soundtrack to all the High School Musical movies and Camp Rock.
Okay, but that's just because he's 25. Like,
I was just going to say
that. Isn't that a little young? Isn't he a little young?
I agree.
Didn't that come out?
Since he is the oldest, that's true.
I
was the youngest, so like,
are we gonna fight about which one of us on the show gets to have rights to Disney Channel originals?
Yes. No.
So what do we give Mikey? He can't have Brink and he can't have Luck of the Irish.
What are we talking about?
No, are we? My birth year starts with 2, not 1 out of 1. Hang on.
You can't have Johnny Tsunami.
That's fine.
You can have Johnny Tsunami too. We'll give you that one.
Can I have the 13th year?
I'll give you that one, but we get the Megaplex.
Oh yeah, that's the only like older one that I want.
We also get Cadet Kelly. No takebacks.
Oh yes,
that was a good choice.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right.
Also Cheetah Girls, but
yeah.
You
can have Cheetah Girls 3.
No, 2. 2.
No.
I'm going to Barcelona.
2 stays in the middle. 2 is Switzerland. All right, let's get back to Riz God.
I said the only nice thing I had to say about him.
Christina has thoughts about him.
Yeah, I want to hear them.
Oh, me too.
You keep talking. I gotta find them.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was given him, so I'm rooting him on.
I'm
I did
so
try to
sorry.
partially listen to a podcast because Pat told me that he likes him after
I
listening
said
to
he
a
was
podcast.
growing on us. I said Bree and I both were like, oh, okay, maybe.
They were like, "We love him. He's a great choice. You got Riz God."
I don't remember that.
I think you're just trying to make me feel
Did
better.
Pat and Bree tell you who they drafted to their fantasy football team?
Yeah.
I question their
Whoa,
choices.
whoa. Did you tell Mikey how that went down?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
I was making dinner. The
Bree's
man was
side
making dinner, and Bree was sitting down. And
Wait,
Bree
who did they
goes, "We're
draft?
drafting Harrison Butker." And I
So
said,
quite
"I
literally
don't."
the opposite of what Harrison Butker wants.
Yes, and I said, "I don't think you can do that." And she said, and I quote, "I don't care about his life off the field. We need points."
Mm-hmm. And then she said, "Is Michael Vick available?"
That's not true. That's Bree. That's not fair, Megan. Bree's not going to understand that joke.
She's the one who made the joke.
She has to know about Michael Vick.
Yes, she did. Remember?
Does she?
School grilling. You were like rehashing the story, and she
Bree,
made
write
that
in
joke.
for Bree if you're listening to this on your trip in Portugal. Write in if you know who Michael Vick is.
She does. She does.
All right, I got Christina's thoughts because I asked her. Well, first, she said, "This is what she said." She said, "Pissed I was assigned Jeremiah, upside down smiley face, but I choose Jason and Sophie S. If Jeremiah gets taken out first episode, I get to pick one person to replace him." I said, "Yes. Do you have a team name?" And she said, "Thank God." And then I said, "That's a bad team name." And she was like, "Well, that's not what that's." I wasn't responding to that, which is fair. And then I said, "You can name yourself after the car that hit Jeremiah." She didn't respond to that. And I said, "You didn't want to pick Christina." I thought she would have picked Christina, her name.
Right, so like linkage. And they're spelled the same, aren't they?
Yes. And I said, or the Albanian kid. And this is where it got, I could feel her rage.
You said the Albanian kid?
She said Albanian kid is
God.
deaf, fake Albanian. You can tell by his last name he lives in Montenegro.
I don't know what type of insult that was, but I bet it was intense. I don't get the references, but.
And I said, wow, keep that energy. I'd like you to come on the next episode and discuss this. We can do a geography and international relations segment.
Oh, would love to learn more about the Mediterranean. That would be beautiful.
That's too funny.
So Christina's firmly not on Team Rizgod.
And like,
or Montenegro as a whole.
I'm just very concerned. There were multiple people who did. Well, just kidding. There were still at least two people who picked him.
Yeah.
I just want to know their rationale because it's like 75% of the game, as someone who like doesn't actually watch it actively, but like can understand this type of reality TV, is like being a likable person and like forming relationships. No one's gonna be like, oh yeah, we're gonna be friends with this guy. Like, no, sorry, it's just not happening.
So that's what I said, but Pat really convinced me when he told me like, oh, he took care of his family and all this stuff. You know, I was like, okay,
I'll take it.
He was.
That doesn't prep you for Survivor. Life and Survivor are not the same.
I know, but I just, then I had a soft spot for him, and I was like, okay, well now I hope he does good.
No,
just remind me real quick. Just remind me real quick, Megan. Where did you finish in the league last year?
Dead last.
No.
That was Bree.
Sorry.
I had Camilla, and I had someone.
Oh, that's right. You had Camilla.
Oh, you did have someone in the final three. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
I was in the bottom, but I had someone in the final three too.
Oh, well. I was somewhere in the middle of the pack.
Megan also had Cedric.
You didn't deserve to be. Yeah, you had Cedric.
No. I didn't deserve to.
All right, let's keep moving. This is where it's going to get real intense. Annie, real name Kimberly, 49, musician, CEO. I did a whole bit on her last time, so I'm not going to repeat it all. But remember, she goes by Trashy Annie. Her band, I've listened to it. It's fine. It's not great. It's not as bad as you would suspect, I think. She has a willingness to follow strong, handsome men and do whatever they say. And she taught herself to swim, but she really wants to emphasize that she doesn't want to.
Doesn't want to swim.
Yeah. She's like, I can. I won't die. But I'm not like diving in the water first.
Well,
do we need to make
do we have to root for?
So by the way, everyone I've named so far has 4 spots left, which means that they were assigned. I think Annie was assigned twice, and then Anne, Kelsey's mom, picked Annie. Everyone else, I think, was assigned only once, but they were picked at least once, if not twice, so far.
I will say I chose all of my people off of a YouTube video that I watched and like just watched them and purely went off of vibes. And now that I'm reading her answer, she sounds more appealing than when I just listened to her talk.
Her answers are good, but do I think that's just because she's a little bit older with experience and she's like obviously like not, mainstream music, but I feel like she's like more polished to like speak with the people that interview her. So I feel like she gave better answers. I just think from the fact that she said, follow strong men willingly, a little concerning of like, babe, the game is about you surviving, not, but who knows? Maybe she'll latch onto the right person.
I'll say this. She's on a tribe with Jake, the one who, if you read through those interviews, and they're like, is there anyone you haven't talked to anyone? But is there anyone that you've seen that you're worried about? Almost every single person is like, that dude looks like Canadian Conor McGregor. So she's on a strong tribe.
Is that the one? I have Jake.
That's the correctional officer, yes.
That's the one who's doing Survivor because his dad has glaucoma, and this will be the last one he actually gets to watch before his eyesight goes.
This is why I picked him.
He's also missing the birth of his first child to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So grapple with that emotionally.
Right.
Okay, well.
He said his wife said it was fine, but I think it's entirely possible his wife was like, I mean, if that's what you think is appropriate, and he was like, permission.
Yeah. No, 100%. 100%. He's still like, I don't know. He's scary. He also, no, his teeth are actually real. Never mind. He looked like he
what website are you on?
Oh, no.
I want to know what records? The comment was going to be.
Well, I was gonna like talk some shit about people who have veneers and everything is like straight across and their teeth don't look natural because it's like just take care of your teeth and you don't have to pay for new ones, like,
Oh, yeah.
But
if you're just tuning into the teeth portion of this discussion, Mikey's got a tight 10 minutes on lower incisors.
I think Annie's trying too hard in her answers, personally.
Yeah, right. It just seems like done up.
Survivor's the true game of life. Unlike that 80s game, we're getting married and having kids to find success. It's like, okay.
Just because she wasn't having kids and getting married in the 80s, because obviously she was around for them. Like, she's just trying to like justify
ageism at its finest again.
Ageism at its finest. But
yeah, the parents in the league are gonna love you.
I swear most parents usually love me, but
just ranting.
Right. I just think it's like her trying to call out all the people, like she's low-key bitter that she's defined as unsuccessful because she wasn't married with kids in the 80s.
I have a question. Who is Yam Yam?
Oh, he won season 44. He won the first one I watched.
And the second person
I remember seeing posts of Yam Yam. Everyone loved Yam Yam.
Yeah, he was really, really, really good at the social game. He was not a great challenge performer.
No.
He was on the Disaster Tribe. It was him, a crazy lady who we're going to talk about in a bit, and this nerd, Carson. And the three of them, like, lost all of their tribe members immediately and were saved by the merge. And then because they were so small, the remaining tribes weren't worried about them because they're like, we're going to try.
Their bodies were small?
No, like the numbers.
Oh.
So it was like 6v6v like 3, and so the full tribes at the merge were like, we got to take out the other voting block, and so the group of 3, which included Yam Yam, kept like they got to choose who they wanted to go with because everyone wanted to use them to get a majority, and they went from having no power to all the power.
Okay, 4 people say they're most like Yam Yam. I find that hard to believe that there's 4 Yam Yams in the bunch, but
that'd make a horrible tribe, 4 Yam Yams. All right, let's keep moving. There's 4 left. 2 of them I don't think we're going to have much to say about, and then I want to play one more quick game afterwards. All right. Jawan, 28. Jawan has 5 selections left. Jawan, 28, freelance video editor, huge super fan. He's a runner and swimmer. He focused on fire making and puzzles and is willing to be extremely vulnerable.
That's the full description?
I got much lazier as I wrote these.
Okay. He's from New Jersey. I'm saying no. Just saying.
Honestly, so valid. I also like the best life experience that prepared me was like I moved to LA with 4 grand in 2021. Like, does that show you could do anything, or is that you just don't make the greatest decisions? Like I'm going to question your sanity slightly if you're moving to the most expensive city in the country with only $4,000 to work with. So
1,000%.
strategy wise, doesn't look like the smartest.
I don't like that his pet peeve is peanut butter. So
Crunchy.
Yeah.
Right. It's like
by the way, I learned 2 days ago that my sister, I've known for 31 years, and my sister likes crunchy peanut butter. I learned it the other day.
I actually do like it. Like
What?
I don't buy it, but I like it.
it depends on what you're eating it with.
If you like it, then why don't you buy it?
Because I need a more versatile peanut butter because I don't eat it that much.
So you acknowledge that it's not as good as other
Oh, it's definitely the
Not as
inferior.
good, but I like it.
Yeah.
It's still peanut butter.
It's still peanut butter, Pat. Right. Exactly.
All right, Kyla, I'm sending you to fire making. We're not even playing that game anymore. Nicole,
wait, also
we're moving on.
Juwan, wait, can I throw one last thing in here?
All right,
His what people wouldn't know by looking at you or whatever, his whole story about being born near a power plant. Who cares? I'm sorry. I just was like
you
so
did
random.
so much more research than I did. I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's in his little interview. Like,
don't act like you read it before, Megan.
I'm reading it right now.
It's right in front of us. We're all in Entertainment Weekly.
That you sent out originally when they first released the cast. He literally has that as his quote of like, "Oh, I grew up in a town next to a power plant." Like, cool story, bro.
Simpsons vibes.
Yeah. Like, just if that's what he means by being vulnerable, hard to believe that that's vulnerable.
I don't. All right, Nicole, 26, financial crimes consultant. And the longest note I have she has hearing issues. So she studied body language and lip reading. I don't know if she's playing with her hearing devices or not. There's been 1 or 2 players that have had hearing issues, and I think some have played with them and some have not. And I don't know that I've watched those seasons, so I don't remember how that played out. She is firmly not about the loyalty and integrity alliance. At the time they went out to film the season, she would not have watched most of season 48, which for Mikey's benefit was plagued by about 6 or 7 episodes in a row of people boistering honor and integrity as the main way to get to the end. So she wouldn't have seen that yet. I imagine when she got back, she was very upset catching up on the season. And the most important thing I wrote, which has nothing to do with the game, is because she's a financial crimes consultant, someone needs to keep her away from Richard Hatch, the winner of the first ever season of Survivor, who went to jail for tax fraud.
Nice.
I don't have a strong opinion on her.
Me too.
Nothing bad, nothing that really stands out. I actually kind of like her. I like it. There's nothing too bad.
You didn't like her enough to pick her.
No, that's for a different reason. I mean, at least like thinking from my perspective, there is a little bit of physicality to the game. And I personally can't see her holding herself on that pole behind you for very long. I know that's not the full game, but that's definitely at least in season 48, it was like the and I know Pat, you kind of told me this was maybe an outlier of a season, but like the physicality of people really mattered in season 48. It felt like it to me.
I will say that she's a Phillies fan. Apparently grew up in New York, but like immediately goes over to Philly. So like loyalty. No, I'm just kidding. No, that would have been like such a stretch. But no, I more so it was one of those things where it was like I already had my one person who was definitely going to be more of like the social weapon of who I think is Jason. And I was given him, so I couldn't take another like gamble on another social weapon.
Fair.
I purely went off of vibes, and she must have not passed the vibe check. So
sure.
Simple.
Yeah.
Right, keeping it sweet. All right, 2 more. These are both people that no one picked.
Oh.
So they were assigned only once each, and they have full availability left. 6 more people can pick them. And a reminder, we're doing this because every week someone's going to have to choose from one of these duds.
Yep.
All right. Christina, 35, career counselor. She started watching around season 34, and I pulled some actual quotes from her article. She didn't do a lot of physical prep beforehand. She said, I should have prepped a little bit more physically. She laughs. No, actually, I was in the gym a lot, so I love doing cycle classes, boxing classes. I went rock climbing. I haven't done it in a while. And I was like, oh, my body is 35, which confused me as whether she was saying she did or did not prepare. And then she said, I'm a preacher's kid as well. So it was really just a lot of spiritual and a lot of journaling, which is an interesting prep process.
Yes. And also, she said that she was a mom of Irish twins. So like born less than a year apart, right? And then she like used that as that's prep, and it's like, no.
You actually did the
right, exactly. It's like you are now not well rested and not well prepared to go play Survivor. If anything, your two kids are a detriment to your preparation.
How are they only 10 months apart?
I don't know.
After.
No. We've crossed a lot of lines, but I am not explaining that to Megan.
Sorry.
That can be a separate show. We'll handle that via text. And
she also, another quote said that her biggest pet peeve is bullies and that she is a non-confrontational person.
Oh, that's not going to go well.
Right. Is like the whole point of the game is you have to be argumentative, or like be able to persuade and use like I just don't see that boding well for her if she does get into a confrontation.
But if this is coming out later and people get to see her and possibly she has someone to stand up for, just saying, maybe we could watch out if she gets someone under her wing. That's maybe a little bit more.
That she becomes like Mama Bird love. Too. Yeah.
Mama. She could be like Mama, like what's his name from last season with
Oh my God.
Oh, Joe.
Oh yeah.
Joe. We could have a Mama Bear situation. Just saying. But one thing that stood out is she also used the word random as one of the words to describe herself, and not
who does that?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if
2002 anymore.
Well, that's like the quirky millennial of her. Like, oh, I'm so random.
We're millennials.
That joke really landed well, Mikey. I think that's the best joke you told this whole time.
I know my audience.
Looking up. It's still flying way up there. You knocked that one out of the park. All right. Well, moving on. Last one. Matt, everyone's favorite. Matt, 52, the airport ramp worker, was a financial advisor until his mid-40s. I have a quote here. I got to read it. It says, I quit drinking beer. Okay. Started going to the gym. I told my wife when I got the call, I said, I'm going to try and have a 6-pack by the time I go out there. She said, first off, you don't have time. Second off, why? A big part of my, I don't know if it's my strategy, but my approach is going to be my look. I'm kind of a Trojan horse. I'm going to be so stealth out there. Sorry, that's the first time I read that sentence out loud. He said that. I'm going to be so stealth out there. He's just a funny old fat guy. He's no threat. Keep him around. He catches fish. But I don't want to be going there being totally ripped. I don't want to be the strongest guy in the tribe. I don't think he's going to have to worry about that. Sorry, that was painful to try and read.
I mean, I understand why. I'm reading his things.
I think they wrote it verbatim, and to read through that, he writes like a 52-year-old white guy with dreads.
Yeah, I can't quit giggling.
From Farmington, Utah. That's what's crazy.
Identify the most with Joe, the gorgeous bohemian from Utah. Like, I just imagine that's how he's saying it. This guy is the chiseled like a Roman god. What's wrong with this man?
I feel like someone was like, hey, just so you know, you look the way you do, so you're going to have to lean into that. And he like only got that one note before the interview.
He has a burning desire to cling to a telephone pole in his underwear. This man is off his rocker. I really think he's just trying to.
But you know what? Last season, Say was batshit insane. And that she lasted for a good while. So if he's truly psychotic, him and Sage collecting blackheads and
her pimple collection,
collecting bugs out of his dreads or whatever's crawling up there, the two of them would have a ball.
I just think what's really, really like again, more of like from a like I don't know if he'll actually be able to come up with a strategy, is the fact that they asked, what's one life experience that prepped you for this? And he said, does my childhood count? Yes, babe. That's literally the question they're asking you. Now pick one.
That is your life experience.
Like, he literally just like said, oh, my whole childhood. Yes. They're asking you to give a specific now. So I just think when it comes to the mental challenges that will take place in the game, I don't know if he's going to do that well.
He also said he doesn't like texting shorthands.
Yeah, if you weave it into regular convo.
There's a quote in there where he said, I'm not much of a TV guy. I don't even know how to operate a remote.
Oh.
Which, like, I'm sorry, you're 52. You're not from the 50s. Like,
right, come on.
So does he not watch the game?
No, he watches. I think his wife just has to operate the
yeah, clearly, right.
Oh, Chrissy.
Well, while Chrissy's operating the TV remote so that he could look at Joe from Utah. Like, like, come on.
He
Poor
did
Chrissy.
say
she's
his life coach.
So. She's the real victim of this whole scenario. Poor Chrissy.
Poor Chrissy.
All right.
Well, that's who I want to pick, Chrissy.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Where's
Who not pick Matt? None of us are picking Matt.
No. Sorry to who gets him.
Just Bree's mom.
I'm sorry.
Who ironically last season got Chrissy. Which was also a bad deal.
Not the wife Chrissy.
Not the wife Chrissy, just
right. Not just a Chrissy.
A random.
That did throw me off for a minute.
Can you imagine? They're like, we've been through everyone in the world, so we're just bringing back people's wives.
Couples.
We're out of ideas.
Hey, there were family seasons. There were family seasons.
There were, yeah.
Blood's thicker than water.
Yeah, can we talk about this now?
Oh my God, yeah.
Mikey would know about this. Mikey, I'll bleep this. You son of a bitch. Mikey texted me randomly like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Maybe it was about this. And he was like, hey, I don't know if this is relevant, but I know a winner of Survivor personally. Didn't bring it up before.
Was
he's played 3 times. He's made the merge every time.
He's goated. Jeremy Collins. Fun fact, everyone, Jeremy and Val, who both have played, their daughter actually goes to Bryant. She's one of my student athletes. So I've known their daughter, Jordan. She's amazing. But yeah, so she literally she started at Bryant the same time that I did, fall 2021. So I've known Jeremy and Val now for 4 years.
Very cool.
They're literally just as nice of people as they were obviously when they played. But I love them dearly.
Yeah, but he was like, I don't know if this is relevant or if you'd be interested in this information for any reason.
I haven't. The problem is I usually see them earlier on in the semester because Jordan used to play soccer, but her eligibility exhausted and she stayed at Bryant for a 5th year for her master's. And so now she's actually running track. So I won't see them until later on this year. So probably by the time that this season's actually over.
Yeah, that is a bummer. All right, real quick. One last game. It's a rapid fire. I want to... Oh, hold on. Okay. I had a pop up. I want to go through and I want to name of the duds. I want to name a Carolyn. And I want to name a Banu. Now, that won't mean anything to the 3 of you. Well, it might mean something to Kyla. There are 2 in recent history legendary Survivor players for bad reasons. Carolyn of season 44. She was friends with Yam Yam. She was insane. She's a crazy person. She also played the most recent season of The Traitors, if you watched that.
Oh.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes, he's crazy.
Yeah. Carolyn, she is crazy. People thought was crazy, but she went on to do quite well. She came in 2nd. So I'd like to name of these duds, what crazy person do we think we're picking as our dark horse? And I'd like to name a Banu, who is a crazy person. I'll send this to you individually. A crazy person who started the game like, I'm not here to win $1 million. I want to win 1,000,000 hearts. And then very quickly descended into madness. And he was like the worst person on his team in challenges. And it got to the point where he was literally on his knees on the beach, screaming, cursing God for putting him on the islands. I'll send you his list of confessionals. He features prominently in both of our intros, the intro for this show, and I think I snuck him into the one for the league that he did a couple weeks ago. He's the one in the intro that is screaming at the woman that drops the archway. I'll send you to his confessionals. We made Kyla watch all 14 minutes of Banu's confessionals. He like compares someone to a mermaid. He's like, she's like a mermaid dragon. She's like sweet in the front, dragon in the back. And he's like, mermaid, dragon, mermaid. It's a whole thing. So I'd like to name a Banu of this group. Which one of these psychos is in fact psycho? So
Jeremiah.
All right. Which one do you want to start with? You want to start with Carolyn or Banu?
Oh, Carolyn. Sorry. I was going with the Banu guy.
We'll get to that. Let's go to Carolyn. Who's our Carolyn pick?
Carolyn is the one who's like a dark horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still crazy.
Out of the bottom that we listed, right?
Yeah.
Out of the duds.
Annie.
You're going with the Swiftie hater?
No, she wasn't the Swiftie hater.
Oh, I thought you said Nate. I'm sorry.
No, Annie. Annie, the old
trashy Annie.
Yeah, trashy Annie.
Yeah.
I'm going with Rizzo.
Oh.
Fair. See, if I had to pick someone that wasn't Annie, because Annie would have been my first choice, then I would go with Nate. I would go with the Swiftie hater.
Interesting.
Sorry to all my Swifties out there.
Interesting.
Can this be a free ad? Everyone stream Life of a Showgirl October 3rd.
Yeah, I don't. This is already unhinged.
Not that
Megan asked us where babies come from at one point, I think.
Yep. Sure did.
He asked how long the gestation period was.
Yeah.
Right. Megan was confused. Right.
Things, okay?
It hasn't changed. It's not like there's new information, Megan. It's not like they came out like, oh, actually, it's 11 months now. It's not. All right. And who's our Banu?
Matt.
Yeah.
I stand by Jeremiah.
I think it's Annie.
Oh, wow.
I think she's wacko.
I think Jeremiah is going to flip it. Like
Kyla has had the benefit of watching all 14 minutes of Banu's confessionals. But you know what? I agree. I think Jeremiah, there's a scene in his interview where he's cackling like it's wicked.
Right. I think he's treating this as like a stage. Like, I don't think he's actually in it. I think he just wants to like build up for clout so he can like
real hard in the head.
Right. He got hit real hard. So I just don't think he's in it for the right reasons, which just sounds like this Banu guy wasn't either.
Banu,
and it's just gonna make him go over the edge.
Banu famously at one point got on his knees and started crying and shaking and begging one of his tribe mates to find him an idol because he couldn't do it.
Oh God.
See, that's why I think Jeremiah is going to do that too. I think he's just not going to be up for it.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I can't. He looks too buttoned up in his photo for me to compare him to Banu. Because with Banu's like
Banu in that season, everyone should go watch that season because that's the same season that Liz freaks out that she didn't get Applebee's and has like a 5-minute meltdown on camera, which I think we also made Kyla watch.
Yeah, I think so.
Is really funny. But in that season, someone gets medevaced because they slept wrong and got like a pinched nerve. And so they have to be like, you got to get kicked out of the game. Like, we can't let you be here. It's not safe. And Banu's tribe was going to go to tribal and definitely vote him off. And so Jeff pulls up to the beach and they're like, why are you here? And he's like, bad news. This guy is going to like the ER. So you guys don't have to go to tribal. And Banu wastes no time in dancing and celebrating. And it's like, thank God my prayers have been answered.
Oh my God.
And then he would just like go up, wouldn't he go up to people and just be like basically begging on his knees for them not to vote him out? He was unhinged.
You know what I'll do? I'll screen record some of it and I'll edit it into the outro of this video.
Yeah. He literally gets on the ground on his hands and knees and like begs and like cries.
No one likes desperation.
All right. Well, thank you for playing along, everyone. This has been Good Jeff, Evil Jeff with a smattering of who's the new Banu and who's the new Carolyn. We're gonna close it out. Do you have confessional time? Anyone have any last minute thoughts about the game, or Megan questions about where babies come from?
About life.
About life.
I think I'm really more of just like I really just want like the whole group to get together to share their explanation of why their team names are what they are. Because I would like some justification
Should
on
we do
some of
that?
them.
Should you explain yours? Should everyone do that here?
Oh yeah,
I don't.
absolutely.
We to be honest, we started a new meeting and I'm almost out of time on this one too, so we can't. This episode is so long.
Sorry.
I put the notes together and I was like 25 minutes easy. This is so
three
long.
times that, yeah.
We'll do it later. We have all
That's a good suggestion though.
Yeah, I like that.
Solid.
I like that.
I need rationalization.
Well, Pat said I'm not allowed to make any more comments, so
when did I
done?
No, you can make comments. We just don't have time to deep dive.
For a full new segment. Yeah, for a full new segment.
You have 2 minutes and 53 seconds.
Truly had no comments to make, and I was using that as an excuse.
Okay, fair enough.
I was just gonna say your game keeps getting closer with Matt, Pat. It's not looking good.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, am I right? My shit talking is more to fantasy because this hasn't started yet. Once this officially starts, then we'll
Just remember that there are our moms are in the group chat.
Oh yeah, you have to be.
Oh yeah, correct. Yes, no, it'll be appropriate. Don't worry.
I'm very worried. I told Megan you could join the league, but you had to keep it under control.
Will be under control. Just targeted control.
That's fine. You can say whatever you want about Greg and Eric.
Oh, okay.
You can also say whatever you want about Pat Mulcahy. Yeah, you get free reign on those.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, next time we do this, I don't know who will be on, but it will be the first official week next Wednesday. Woo-hoo! I'll probably record with someone that weekend at some point and put it out. I don't know how long it's going to take me to edit all this content.
Yeah, no, sorry, we gave you a
little. We were chatting away.
No, it's good. It's good. All right. Bye, everyone. Enjoy.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Good luck with first week.